welcome back. It's Season 3 of Timberborn. We are back getting ready for what I hope to be is a big update coming soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the game for a little bit and hope the update comes in toward the end game when most of the new stuff is going to come in. So we're going to play the Iron Teeth this time. The new stuff includes a bunch of golems, and each tribe will get its own type of golem. The Iron Teeth golem looked really cool to me, so we're going to start there. And then I think I picked this map up off of the Discord somewhere. It's called Pinewood Ruins. So if you're out there playing Timberborn and you want a new challenge, go check out the Discord. It's got plenty of maps that you can play. But let's get started on this. What do we want to call our settlement? Well, we're going to be aiming for robots, so how about robo-beavers? That's what we're going for. Now, we've got a very interesting map here. It's not the largest size, but it's also not the smallest size. Comes in a couple of different layers. We've got mines, a whole bunch of neat stuff. So we're going to get started. The problem, though, is that all of our berries are on the other side of the river, and we don't really currently have a way to get to them. So we're going to have to rush to get probably a forester and some berries planted so that we can get going. But let's set stuff up first. We want some roads here, of course. We're going to connect in down here. There we go. We're, of course, going to want our lumberjacks. Let's get 1, 2 here. And then we'll also put, for now, 2 up here. Gonna get those roads in here. There we go. Let's move this up to 4. I'd like to start at 18 hours. Now, along with the new update, I believe they're going to be adding some new status effects for overtired or stuff like that, where you can't just work your beavers for 24 hours straight, even in the starting game. So, we're going to handle that. The next thing we want to do, I think, is make sure that we're covering the basics. So we've got our deep water pump here. We're going to put that here. And where's the door on that one? It's on this side. So, let's go to there. Very nice. They'll get that all set up here in a second. We'll go ahead and speed her up just a bit. There we go. Oh, I forgot to mark stuff to cut. Just cut everything, guys. Here we go. We're going to mark to cut here, mark to cut here. There we go. And up here, I want you guys to cut all these down. And all these down. For now, that's good. Alright, we'll get everybody started back up. There we go. And the next big thing, we're going to want some food. So let's put down our farmhouse just right. How about... I like right about there. Takes up a little usable land, but that's okay. Let's make a path out here in case we want to get to those trees. And what are we going to plant? Well, we're going to start with carrots. That should be a somewhat big enough field, I hope. And then we're also going to do some sunflowers for a second buff. We don't need quite as many of those, but that should get us started here. And that looks good. They're coming along. Let's get a couple things of storage here. We're just going to put in a warehouse. Let's put it up here for now. That's always movable later. There we go. Now, let's make that a little bit more important because we definitely need people to get that all planted up. Their carrots are going along pretty well. What else is next? Let's see. We've got our food going. We've got somebody needs to be in water. Let's get some storage for our water. Paths and structures. No, you need water. Small tank. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Actually, those probably aren't in the right place. Let's delete those. I don't know what I was thinking there. Let's put them... Well, here's my first change already. Let's demolish this row. Get rid of those. We'll put a street or a road right here where those were. Already can't make up my mind. That bodes well, doesn't it? Let's put down our water tanks here. There we go. They'll get all those put in. So we've got storage for food. We've got stuff here. Let's put in our science. We're definitely going to need a science place or two. Let's put it this way. And we'll put a road here. There we go. And our housing. One breeding pod for now. That looks good. And now we need to invest in an actual house. There's 10 in this barrack. So let's see. Where do we want to start with the barracks? How about we'll put it right here next to the main place. There we go. So that'll take a minute. They need to cut down some trees. Looks like they've already got their small water tank in. Their water pump is going. We've got 9 people. Anybody unemployed? Nope. We are just fine there. We're going to save a lot of this for trees and forests, because we're definitely going to need that. Let's mark out some squares here. That's looking good. Do I want to try and save some water here? I think I do. Let's put in a couple of dams right across here. Okay, a lot of dams right across there. And we'll go straight across here. Down and across. Alright. Well, we've got plenty of stuff to build. We just need to get the stuff to build it. Let's go ahead and toss that up there. There we go. That way they don't have to wait to put stuff away. We've got that. Nope, we don't need people sitting around. Let's get that taken care of. There we go. Somebody is in our inventor. That one's important. Make sure to keep someone in there. Now we just have to wait for our science to build up, and this one, we really need to get that forester because we're going to have to plant a whole plot of berries. Because like I said, we can't get to these until at least a little later on. Does everybody have a house? Everybody except one person. Sorry, one person. Who's our one person sleeping outside? Are we already out of food? Kind of looks that way. How close are we on our carrots? We are very close. Let's go ahead and get people back in here because that carrot is going to be done anytime now. And we hope that we can get some food going. It's kind of an odd starting spot, especially for iron teeth that need these berries, but we'll figure our way out somehow. Here we go. We've got carrots coming in. That should do for at least a little bit. In the meantime, I think we will go ahead and plan for lumber mills. We're going to need... Let's start with 2 and put the power in for them. Power wheels. We will put one here. And we will put one here. Draw ourselves a nice path around them. There we go. That looks good. We'll figure out something to do with those 2 squares. Put some decorations in there at some point, maybe. I guess while we're waiting, we can go ahead and put in a small warehouse for the planks that we're going to make here. None. Let's just do planks here. For now, let's go none, and we will do just the food. Berries, bread, carrots. Actually, we're not going to have any bread, so no point in marking that. Let's see. And... oh, the sunflower seeds. There we go. We'll have that eventually. Well, I don't think we're going to quite get all the way across on this. We have 15 out of 20, so what, 5 left there, and 25 logs. We've got the logs, I just don't think that we have enough time for the builders, so... Ooh, we're starting with a 5-day? Ooh, that's rough. It's alright, I think the way we've got it set up, we ought to be okay for now. Might even get a little bit of water saved here. Maybe. It would be a long shot, but it is definitely possible. Oh, and it looks like we just hit our 66 science, so the first thing we gotta get is our forester. Yep. And let's put it in right here. And plant. We want blueberries. Here we go. Oops. Let's get a patch of blueberries right here. And then after that, we will put in some trees on the far side once we actually start taking down trees. Labor, nope, wood. There we go. We'll toss in a couple of lumberjacks and a gatherer flag. There we go. Alright, we've got plenty of logs to go, so I think we'll be alright there. We're definitely going to make it through this. We've got enough water, we've got food saved up, and most of our land is still green, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's take a look at our new menu here. I didn't like the menu at first, but it's starting to grow on me. So, what do we have? We have a forester that's not built yet. Gatherer flag, yep. We have a couple of those that aren't populated, and 2 on the power wheels. We will, I want to say, pause you. They built this one first. Of course they did. That's alright. Let's pause you. Pause you. Unpause you. There we go. So our wheel is done, and we've got a couple people sent over to the plank factory. That will help us get this built, which I'm going to set as highest priority, because we got to have those berries. If we don't, we're going to die out. Definitely. Plenty of water, plenty of food. I'm not worried about either of those. And we will start setting up for blocking this river off. The next thing I think we'll have to get is some stairs. Once the scientists come around for it. What do we need for that? 70. Okay, well, it's not terrible. I like this new workplace order thing that they have. I don't know if there's a better name for it, but now that I'm kind of getting used to it, or maybe they changed the function a little bit, I think it's pretty useful to direct your people around. Alright, no sitting around. That's definitely not allowed. This place is getting cleaned out pretty fast, so we might be able to use this area. In fact, it might not be too bad for some kind of commerce to go down here, because it looks like the river is going to flow this way all the time and give us a decent amount of power. And until we get in our engines, that might actually be pretty useful. And look at that, our first drought is already over. I always check on this building lacks power, but I always forget that since the wheels stop, it technically makes the building lack power. I really wish they would update that warning somehow, because every night you're gonna see that. Well, let's take a look and see what we can pick up now. Paths and structures. Yep, there's our stairs. Definitely gonna need those at some point. We'll put stairs here. We will put stairs here. Take this in, maybe put this up here. And let's get another lumberjack going up here. There we go. For now, that should do just fine. There we go. They'll get that all taken care of. I am not too overly concerned with lumber right now. Let's see what this is. We have 22% done, and that's it. We might need to get to these berries sooner rather than later. In the meantime, while water starts to get more scarce due to it being on hard mode, we're going to put in one of these, do that, and put in another water pump as a backup. There we go. Really should put something here, but I don't know what yet. Kind of looks like we're trading off between being able to cut down trees and not being able to cut down trees. Let's pause this for a bit. We've got another drought headed in. This one might be a little worse than the last, but I think we might be okay. We've got stuff to be built. I don't know if we can get all the way across this channel in 3 days, but we're going to find out. Really need to get there before I have beavers that start to die of old age. Let's see. In the meantime, let's go grill. I'm going to toss in a grill here and maybe put a potato field in somewhere. Plant crops. Let's drop some potatoes. Potatoes here. Potatoes here. Here. And here. There we go. Well, that's strange, but we're going to live with that road structure, I think. There we go. And just because, let's put in some more potatoes. Well, that's a lot of farmland to cover, but looks like we're doing okay on food. This bridge is my biggest worry at the moment, because if I don't make it there before everybody dies of old age, it's going to be a major problem. Alright, well, she's going here. It'll take a minute. I'm going to have to come up with another name for my District 1, but if you guys have a good name for a District 1, let me know down in the comments, and we'll go over them and take which one comes out to be the best. Well, the drought started. We got about 6 days left on our second drought, which is a bit rough for a cycle 2 drought, but I think we'll be able to handle it all right. We've set ourselves up with some food, with some water. We did manage to get our dam built, but not before all the water drained out of it. So we'll have to wait until the next wet season before that came in. We even got our gatherer built, so I'm going to go ahead and schedule somebody to come over here and start grabbing all these berries. That way we can fill this up and we'll actually have a couple of beavers headed in. But let's get 2 of them, because right now they, with the short lifespan that they have, it really is about 10 a pod. I think when you have all the buffs, it goes up to about 15 per pod, but for right now, 2 should handle it, and if we need to, we'll pause one or the other. It's good to see that they are going, though. Alright, we've got a second pump if we need it, both in the deeper water. I think that's pretty good. Let's start up here. What is our storage situation? 250. We need about 100 more science. Maybe we should invest in another science building. Here we go. Another science building. I did move the workers down in the main place to just 1 because we weren't building anything. Took out these 2 lumberjack posts because, as you can see, there's not really anything left down here to cut out. And hey, our first potato place is in. We haven't even harvested any potatoes yet, but it's getting close. So we should have grilled potatoes here pretty soon. This is a pretty strong start, I do believe. But you know how this game can go. It can go to disaster in just a second or two. So we'll have to keep an eye on things still. Last season, I guess, we made way more storage than we ever would need or use, using basically small warehouses as bases, which worked pretty nice for the most part. But this time, we're going to try and work with the large warehouse. And we're going to see if maybe we can work in something that way. Well, I'm thinking that we need some leisure here. There's a campfire that we can put in. And I know what you're going to say, but Eld, the beavers of the Iron Tooth don't use leisure. It gives them no bonuses. Well, that's true for the adults, but it's definitely not true for the children. The children, it helps them grow up a lot faster so they become useful members of society. And that's kind of what we want. Because as soon as we get kids out of here, which shouldn't be too long from now, we're going to want them to have that extra time or extra speed to grow up. In fact, in the meantime, I might add even more leisure. Here we go. Let's add... Nope, not a decoration. Leisure. Let's add a campfire. Not a campfire. Don't put the campfire on the roof, Eld. There you go. We're going to do that, and then we are going to add this. There we go. And that will also help the beaver kits grow up a little bit quicker, hopefully. Here we go. We've got a good resource of everything, except for beavers. So I think we're just waiting mostly on beavers. Oh, we just got our 250, so let's unlock the large warehouse. There we go. Very nice. Let's put you... Yeah, let's put you here. And... here. And now I need to... Oh, look at that. We're just doing great on those goals. I'm going to put 2 of these down here. And this one can be for planks. This one can be for... This one can be for gears. I doubt we're ever going to need that many gears, but you never know. Not all at once, at least. Alright, hey, we have our first beaver kit. Out and in the colony. Ready to go. So these are going to take a little bit to build. Do I want... Actually, do I want that there? Or do I want something else? Yep, I'm already going to redo these. So let's do that and that. We're going to move this back just a space or two. Maybe something like this. In the middle, we're going to put... Whenever the gears come out, yeah, we don't have the science points for that. Whenever we get the science points for the gears, we're just going to slap that right in the middle there. And we're going to build from there. So, let's set these up again. None. None. There we go. Hit the right button, Zeld. And none. And do. All the way up to gears. There we go. And here we are going to put in, let's see, believe it's on that side. There we go. They ought to be able to get up there just fine. Maybe, instead of that, maybe I need a platform. I don't even have platforms yet. Alright, well, we need the science. Let's see, let's bump this up just a bit. We have plenty of planks, so let's go ahead and send those guys off to do something else. Power down. There we go. How much is those are 40 apiece, 40, 120. Okay. Let's get stairs down into the river. Right about there. Good enough. They'll take care of all of this. I guess if I'm going to plant more trees up here, I should probably put this in. That would seem like a good idea. Our food is doing really well. Looks like this is full. We might just... we might figure something out here. Maybe we'll turn this so that it faces up here. And I don't know... Oh, yeah, I'm guessing it might just work that way. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go ahead and... Can I empty this? No. Alright, well, I don't want all this food ruined, so let's try and put in some more area. Do I have enough for platforms? Not yet. Let's grab these first. There we go. Alright, we're going to put a couple in here. Get a couple more small warehouses. This one we will convert to just berries. This one will be for carrots. This one is both potatoes, I believe. There we go. And... okay, so does this one just have grilled potatoes in it at the moment? Yeah, it does. Let's do this. And then we're going to make a small area here. There we go. You can be for just the potatoes. There you go. Do I have... I don't believe I have a place to store the sunflowers yet. I'm not getting a lot of sunflowers, so we'll keep an eye on that, but if I seem to be having fields of sunflowers that aren't being collected, we'll come back and take a look. Alright. No, you don't get to sit there and do nothing. There's always something to be done. How's everything? I think I've got a lot of stuff on high priority, and I probably need to tone it down just a bit. There we go. This is... let's make you regular priority. This is all good. These are all regular. I guess I'll go ahead and make a second house here. Or at least a second barrack. I feel a little bit bad now that there's going to be more beavers that might be out of house. We'll go ahead and do the same thing. Decoration. Not decoration. It's leisure. It's leisure, Eld. There you go. Put their very own stuff up there, and we'll make a shortcut up to the top. I think that'll be nice. This looks good. We're gonna have to turn back on the plank makers. Alright, we'll turn those back on and we will check in and see what else we have that we could probably change. How is our... looks like we just got a couple of new kits, so hopefully they grow up. At least a little quickly. Let's take a look here. Does it... 29%. Alright. Does it tell you... do they have... growth speed... life expectancy? You don't have carrots for some reason. I'm not sure why. Campfire... growth speed, growth speed. Okay, so... they have pretty much their max growth speed at the moment. Which is good. That means that, hopefully... we get more adults and can do some more work around here. Looks like we've got another long drought. We're already hitting the 9-day drought. But we don't have too many beavers, and we have plenty of resources. So I think we're going to be okay on that particularly. Now I need to figure out what I need to do here. I don't know if I need to keep going with this particular setup. You know, I might do that just to see what it looks like. Let's pause it for a second. Alright, so we've got a 4 there. We've got a 4 there. And a 4 there. So let's do roads. 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 Looks like I need to clear up the road just a bit. There you go. And then we'll get some water tanks in here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And they can get to those whenever they get to those. They're not that important. Well, look at that. The first large warehouse is done. Is this one for planks? Is that what I built this one for? I might not actually need planks there, but that's okay. We'll leave it for planks at the moment. They can take them next door whenever they need them. I went ahead and boosted back up my district center here to get some more workers in, and maybe we can get some of this stuff built. We have plenty of logs, and oh, we do need people in here though. We might be a little low there. Let's set you to normal, just in case. All right, Vinji. Well, I'm glad for your enthusiasm there, buddy, but it's not gonna do us much good. Let's see. No, that one just needs paused. Is anybody here? No. Let's turn those off. Let's do that. Maybe I don't want to go 4 here. Maybe let's start with 2 and see if that will get me some planks being made, because we're again low on planks. Somebody will have to start cooking some potatoes, but we have plenty of food, so I'm not that worried about it at the moment. I think for the most part, we're just going to need planks. And it looks like we just got a new person. So that's going to be good. Let's see. Let's turn you down to normal and normal. I really wish there was a way to link like these two. Because if one has one and one doesn't, it doesn't make much sense to have them. There we go. Our pods are really moving along. We've got our second leisure time activity. We have plenty of water saved up, so I'm not too worried about it. We have plenty of trees all over the place. Not to mention we have plenty of logs cut down. I think we're going to be okay for just a bit. They're going to get all of this taken care of. We're going to start probably next time on some more industry. We need gears so that we can get these large water tanks, and then we never really have to worry too much about water tanks after that. But we're going to wrap it up here. We'll be back. This one is just going to keep going until we get the update, and we're going to try and fill as much of this map up as we can. So, if you liked it and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe for me. I always appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.